Hello dears, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys all having a great time. In this video I'm going to show you that how we are going to use brush tools with Adobe Illustrator. We already did the tutorial that we can select brush definition from here, and now we are going to use this paint brush tool with this blob brush tool, and also we are going to see how we can use this brush library. We already did a tutorial about this brush library, but in this video I'm going to show you that how we can add our own custom brush inside this brush library and how we can use it. So without wasting time, let's jump into this topic. So let me click on the pen brush. When you open your Adobe Illustrator, in the left you can see this whole toolbar, which the bunch of different tools available here. So here now we are going to use this paint brush tool. So when I'm going to select this paint brush, you can see that this little brush icons appear here, so I can draw anything. So you can see now I can actually make anything over here. So brush, really useful tool, we can use it for a different purpose. So here I'm going to select a different brush. So here if you want to select a different one, you need to click on the brush definition, and here you need to select one of the brushes from this brush library. And also we did tutorial that we can bring more, like if we click here, so you can see we already I showed you in some of our older tutorials that from here we can click the brush tools and the brush is going to appear. Then we can select that brush, and also we can increase the stroke as well from here. If you select the selected brush on your artboard, then it's going to increase and also change the style. But if you select this one, so here if I make a new lines over here, you can see the selected style or definition of brush is going to show up here, because we already increased the size and also we changed the style. So here you can see that I can add more lines here. So here let me go back, click at the 15 pt rounded brush. So when you double click here, this is going to show you this paint brush tool option, which you can change some option for your brush. So here now I was changed it to smooth. So if I want to reset everything here, so if you click here, you can see that by default only this edited select path and also 12 pixel for width is available. And also here you can see the selected option between the accurate and smooth is going to be in the middle. So if I want to make this to smooth, so here I'm going to reset this first, then I'm going to draw something. Now you can see that this line is not too much smooth. You can see that we make a brush, we're using this brush making this line, and you can see that it's not too much smooth. But if you want to make that smooth, so I'm going to make it like full smooth. So here when I want to draw this line over here, you can see now this is going to be too much smooth than this one. So here if I want to make another lines over here, so it's going to be smooth, because we use this smooth, so it's going to use this smooth, so it's going to apply more smoothness to your brush. So here if we select this accurate, so also accurate is going to help us to make a line, but it's going to be accurate. You can see that we made this line, but you can see this is not a smooth, this is accurate one. So this is how we change setting for our pen brush tool. So here also we have this option, fill new brush strokes. When you're going to fill, it's going to fill it with new strokes. It's already doing that. And also keep selected. Keep selected, it means that when you fill new brush stroke, and also if you select this keep selected, and here if you're going to click or hit OK, here when you're going to make a line, so here you can see that these selected paths showing here. So if I made this one, you can see that it's going to keep selected. It's going to give it for each point for your lines. But if you reset everything here and click OK, then if you made a line, you can see no path is selected over here, and also edited paths not showing with this line. So this is how we change some option for paintbrush tool as well. So here we have this 12 pixel for edited selected paths. So if I want to increase this to something like 30 pixels, so I'm going to OK. So here when I'm going to write, so let me select my direct selection tool. So here you can see that here we have only 1 2 3 4 5 points. So here the pixel, you can see this pixel is in the right. This pixel doesn't actually it's showing me X and Y, but we already change here some option like for within. Within means the lines that is starting from here to starting and ending line. So if you want to increase the within, you can do it like let me show you. If I want to increase, you can't increase anything here, because 20 pixel is going to be the end of this within pixel for this paintbrush tool option. So only you can increase up to 20 pixel for the start point and the end point of your stroke for the paintbrush. So I'm going to click on the reset. For 12 is the default, so I'm going to leave everything as a default for the paintbrush tool. So I'm going to click OK. So here we have this blob brush tool. So how we can use this tool and what's the difference between them? So here I'm going to click on the blob brush tool. So here when you click, you can see that the same blob brush tool is going to show up here. Still we can select a different one. If you select this one, so you can see that nothing is actually changed here. So here let me select this one, so you can see nothing is actually changing. But if we select this stroke and we go to this brush definition, and if we click, so you can see that it's going to be changed. But for the blob is you can't actually select because by default it's going to select. But if you want to change some option for this blob, so here I'm going to double click. So here you can see this blob brush tool option. So here if I click this keep selected, so this point is going to show up here. And also you can merge only with a selection the paths that you want to merge it. So here I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to change like make it smooth. And also from here you can increase the size of your brush. So here if I want to increase the size, so I can increase it up to 1296 pt. So here you can see this fixed and also random. So if I select this random, it's going to be not fixed, but it's going to be random. So I'm going to select this fixed. For the random, if I select, you can see that I can check this one as well. So if I click this fixed, so from here I can change randomly for this variation as well. So I'm going to decrease this one and click on the random here. So here also you can see this variation is now show up here. So I can create a variation for my stroke. So I'm going to give it a variation as well. And also you can change angles, and for the angles still you have the choice to select this fixed or a random and with the variation. So here I can go with the angles, like I can rotate this to 180, and I can also rotate to minus 180 angle. So here I'm going to make this to something like 105 angle. And also you can see the roundness, so I can change the roundness. So by default it's 100%. So if we want to decrease this, so I'm going to decrease this one. So you can increase and decrease the roundness, and also you can select this random. So you can let me actually decrease the angle. So now the variation is we can change here. So if we increase the variation, you can see the variation between these is going to be changed. So I'm going to click OK. So here you can see now I can draw with this line over here. You can see now this you can see the stroke that we change here. So this is the difference between the simple brush tool that we are using and with this blob brush tool. So you can see these angles that's showing up here, and also the variation that we select over here. You can see if we the first when we draw is this line, so the second when we draw, you can see this big lines, or more than this small lines. Now if we do for the tree one, you can see this is the variation that we change for this blob tool. So first line that we draw over here, and the second, and the third, and the fourth is not showing because there's only 3 is available with this blob brush tool. So this is how we use this tool with the with Adobe Illustrator. And pencil tool is easy. I'm not going to use this for this video. So now let me show you how we can also use the custom brush tool with Adobe Illustrator. So I'm going to make this with this pen tool. You can see this is kind of a decorative something. You can try better than me. I'm making this line as a brush, so I want to decorate something. So here when you make your shape, you need to click on the brush, then you are going to drag this over this brush library. Then you can select this kind of scatter brush or brush. I don't want to actually use these brush tools and show you that how we can use, but I'm going to use only this art brush for now. So I'm going to click OK. So here you can see now this brush is now added, so I can give it a name, or I can go with the fixed, and I can change more option like scale and also stretch, and I can stretch between. So here if you select this one, you can see that the stretch between guys, and also if you select this one, it's a stretch to 40 stroke length. And also if I select this one, so this is going to scale the our stroke here, the custom brush for this stroke. So I'm going to select this stage to fit this length for this stroke. I'm going to click OK, but you can change this flip along and also flip across, and also the colorization you can change, and you can mess around with this option, or you can change the direction to the bottom, you can give direction to the bottom. Top, you can give it to left, and you can give right, you can give it to left. And I'm going to hit OK. So now this brush available, so I'm going to get my paintbrush tool. So I'm going it's already selected, so I don't have to select anything. So what if I want to make a tool? So here you can see that I can draw more lines over here. So you can actually make better lines than me. I'm only showing you that how we can use this. Let me delete everything here. So I'm going to make a lines over here, and one line over here, and one over here. You can see that if you make more custom lines, you can use this for a different purpose, like for decorative things. You can see this line is really looks good. So here if I want to make another one, so for decorative things you can use this a custom brush tool. So this is how we add the custom brush tool with Adobe Illustrator. So hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and you learn something. And if you think this video is really help you in your career, graphic designer career, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to press the bell icon on the subscribe button as well, so you're going to be notified about our future videos and uploads. So thanks guys, and watching our videos until now. See you guys until next video.